What's going on, you guys? You know it is. It's your boy the Fly Mike, and welcome back to my NBA 2K15 MyGM series featuring the New Orleans Pelicans. And you can see right here, man, last year we had some trouble turning a profit, so we had to go ahead and adjust these prices. I had to increase the prices, man, because we have this brand new exciting team featuring the #1 overall draft pick Jahlil Okafor, one of the best scorers in the game in Monte Ellis, and possibly the greatest power forward in the league in Anthony Davis. And yes, I actually believe that Anthony Davis is the best power forward in the league. You can see the press is going to come up to me, grill me about me increasing the ticket prices and stuff, and obviously I just want my fans to be happy at this point because we're not doing so well in that department, so that's the answer I'm going to give. But Shaq and Ernie, yo, take it away.
Hey Shaq, Stan Van Gundy's back. He's a guy who was always kind of loud on the sidelines, wasn't he?
Yes, Ernie, he's a defensive-minded guy, defense-first guy. His teams play with a lot of discipline. You know why, Ernie?
Why?
A lot of yelling. Let's go, Stan!
There is a lot of yelling. Did he yell at you?
No, he did not. I yelled back. I was a joy to coach, Ernie. I was a joy to coach.
Let's go to the game. It's almost time for tip-off.
Alright, you guys, so you can see we're facing the Detroit Pistons in this one. This is the debut of the brand new uber athletic New Orleans Pelicans, and you can see right off the bat Jahlil Okafor is going to get a rebound, gets it to Drew Holiday, who gets it to Monte Ellis. Look at how fast that was. Look at how quick that was, man. It was so freaking easy. Afterwards, you can see Monte Ellis is easily going to go ahead, hit the three, and he gets off to a nice hot start. I'm guessing he's enjoying being with the Pelicans, man, because the way he's playing and the way he started off is just beautiful. And then you can see Jahlil Okafor delivering the nasty slam, living up to his potential at that point. Check this out, man. Monte Ellis misses this shot. Jahlil Okafor scoops it up, puts it right back in. I really highly doubt anyone on the defensive end is going to be able to get a rebound so long as we have Anthony Davis and Jahlil Okafor in. And then Monte Ellis showing off his athleticism, dunking it nasty. I am so excited about this squad, man. Honestly, I feel like we spent our money in the right area. We built this team correctly, and in the future they're even gonna have more potential than they do now. I really think we used the Oklahoma City Thunder model to its fullest potential and built our team the right way. You can see right here, man, Monte Ellis, you're giving him too much space. Jody Meeks, as he's able to drill that three again. You can see he's off to a great start so far, man. But don't forget, we have some scores coming off our bench as well. We have Austin Rivers able to hit that deep three, and we're looking so good so far, yo. Afterwards, you can see Brandon Jennings, he's going to get that three, but it's not going to go. Nerlens Noel gets it to Corey Joseph, gets it off at the buzzer, and he's able to get that to go to give us a nice little 9-point lead. Did he do a shmoney dance right there? Check him out, man. Corey Joseph putting himself on. Then afterwards, you can see Anthony Davis is going to start going as well. This possibly could be an MVP year for Anthony Davis. However, he did see a little bit of a decline in his scoring in this one, man. He only scored 14 points, and the reason for that is he has another presence down low in Jahlil Okafor. He doesn't have to focus as much on scoring, but he still has his opportunities, man. We do like to play through our scorers, which is Monte Ellis and Anthony Davis. But check this out, man. Jahlil Okafor getting it done on the defensive end, gets that steal. We're able to make sure everyone touches the ball on the break right there. Tyreek Evans is going to finish it, and we go up by 15. So check this out. DJ Augustine, he's going to take it all the way. That's just way too easy for the guy. And honestly, man, I really don't know why he was such a journeyman. I really don't think he's that bad. He actually is a really solid scorer off the bench. But you can see afterwards, man, Anthony Davis, he just gets his points that way. Literally just shoots it, gets his own rebound, and puts it back up. So you can see right here, man, time's running out. Drew Holiday's going to go with a nice little fadeaway spin jump shot, and he's going to get that to go. At this point, man, it looks like we're blowing the Pistons out of the water. And low-key, man, the Pistons also have Goran Dragic. They still have Josh Smith, Greg Monroe, and Andre Drummond, which I'm very curious how they worked that out because it was Greg Monroe's last year. But besides that, man, they have a very solid starting team. You can see Monte Ellis is getting going on the left-handed side still. This guy has been consistently a microwave for this squad this entire game. and that's exactly what we needed, guys. So you can see afterwards, Anthony Davis is going to get the ball. Look at this, man. Look at how versatile he is. Look at how versatile Monte Ellis is in transition. Spins it, gets a nice layup going for us, taking the Detroit Pistons to school, man. So you can see afterwards, we're going to get this nice block on Andre Drummond. What are you doing, son? And then get it back to Monte Ellis, who's going to dunk it in transition. And just like that, we are on a roll, man. Afterwards, you can see Austin Rivers can't get that to go. That's all good, though. It's fine. We have a nice, comfortable lead. Our DJ Augustine's able to convert at the other side. So you guys, you didn't really see much of Gerald Green in this highlight, and that's kind of unfortunate considering how uber athletic he is. And he gets a nice little slam right there, and I think he's underrated. Maybe one of my favorite pickups this offseason. Brings so much depth to our bench. However, I really am not sure how long he'd be willing to stick to our bench, considering the fact that he used to be a starter in Phoenix, and he's only about 31 years old in this game, which I expect when he's 31 in real life him not to be as good anymore, mainly because he relies on his athleticism to get his points. But we have to see how that turns out in real life. So you can see Goran Dragic has the ball. He's going to take this screen from, I believe that's Josh Smith, because why would Andre Drummond pop outside? Then he's going to take it inside, score a nice basket, cut the lead down to only 10 points. So you can see the Pistons aren't completely out of the game yet. But check out this slam by Nerlens Noel, guys. You didn't see him all of this highlight, and then he finally goes ahead and gets a slam, which leads me to another issue. What do we do about Nerlens Noel, man? Do we make him stay and, you know, just develop into a nice sixth man? Because he's only bound to complain about his role. Do we trade him for a solid player at a different position? Or what do we do, guys? Comment down below, because honestly I was kind of thinking of keeping him, but I don't think that's just realistic. Look at how great we are defensively with all these players in. And then check out this alley-oop to Monte Ellis, man. We're just looking really good at this point. I think I built this team up perfectly. However, now we're only up by 5 with 4 minutes left to go. We do not want to lose this game. That would be very frustrating. You can see Josh Smith is able to cut it to a one-possession game. What? How that happened? I have no idea. So check it out. We're going to get the ball to Monte Ellis. He has a wide-open jumper. He's going to get that to go. We're back up by 5. There's 4 minutes left. Monte Ellis went off this game, guys, honestly. So you can see Goran Dragic is going to come the other way. Gets it to Greg Monroe. Greg Monroe's going to miss. We're going to get a rebound by Jahlil Okafor, who's going to push it up to Monte Ellis, who's going to take it all the way and slam it to give us a 7-point lead. But later on, you can see the Pistons are going to be able to come back, and at this point they're able to cut the lead down only to 1. Why am I letting late game runs happen? I have no idea. But you can see Tyreke Evans is going to get in on this highlight. He's going to drive it into the basket, and now we're up by 3. Later on, we have the ball as well. And who are we going to go to with a minute and a half left to go? None other than the former #1 overall pick out of Kentucky, Anthony Davis. He's going to miss a shot, but look who's there to clean up the mess. Jahlil Okafor. This is what I envisioned when I drafted this guy. Honestly, this is what I thought would be the greatest idea for the Pelicans' future. And then afterwards, Monte Ellis is able to get this steal. All we need to do is make this one shot. That'll be the dagger. Anthony Davis gets Greg Monroe to jump, misses but gets his rebound, puts it back up, and we're going to come out of here, you guys, with the W. If you guys like this video and you like MyGM, be sure to drop a like. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. But besides that, you guys, I'm your boy, the Flight Mike, and I'm signing out.
Standing by on the sideline, of course.
Tyreke, what was the focus on strategy for this team coming into tonight's game?
Playing hard, we had a meeting today as a team, and we just want to come in here and play hard with energy. That's where it starts from. We did a great job that night.
Tyreke, thank you. Kevin, amazing what can happen when you play hard.
honestly, I'd be excited for the Jacksonville Jaguars stadium if they were doing a little bit better or if it looked a little bit nicer. Then we get a George Blanda collectible, which